Hi and welcome back. One of the best things about owning a motorcycle is the freedom of customizing it. And we all think about it even before we have gone out and bought one. Now, we may do it to make it lighter, faster, or maybe make it more comfortable, or make it look different from any other bike out there. Customization is about the choices we make to make something the way we wanted it to be. And it does not always have to be striking or in your face. Sometimes it's just there, unnoticeable, unexpected. What we have today is a Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 with a very interesting mod. This one has clip-ons from the GT650. Yeah, and I call it the Interceptor Cafe Racer. But before we get to the question of why not get the GT650 in the first place if you wanted a cafe racer, let's do this fairly and take it for a spin and see if it is any different. Alright. This is kind of interesting because a lot of modifications that we have seen on the 650s, especially on the handlebar front, are done on the GT to make it more comfortable. There are a lot of customers who don't prefer the clip-ons of the GT650. They buy it and then probably think of replacing them with the more upright handlebars and making it more comfortable. So this is the first time I've seen a clip-on on the Interceptor. So this should be interesting. Alright, let's go. So for your information, the foot pegs of the Interceptor have also been swapped with the GT650s to give this bike a complete cafe racer ergonomics. The initial impression is that it feels good and familiar, and of course why not. If anything, this fuel tank provides a slightly better support for my thighs when I have to brake or push the bike sideways. Other than that, I am fairly comfortable and commuting on this won't be an issue at all. And I also think that this change has brought some new spunk to the Interceptor and it feels fun to ride now. This is obviously my personal opinion. You may not like this modification. And if I have to do it myself, I would rather put a flat single piece handlebar on it from the Himalayan or either from the Bonneville. And isn't that customization is all about? Making the bike more personal for you? Your idea may not work for anyone else. And that's alright because it was never meant to. And before I end the ride and talk more, just listen to this. It is not at all surprising how it all works so well. I mean, the GT650 is essentially the same bike now with a different fuel tank, and I like that one more aesthetically. It is more beautiful. But this one seems to be more practical. It is a bit wider and provides better grip for my knees and inner thighs in corners and in traffic when I want to maneuver the bike, and in hard braking also. And it can hold more fuel, so provides better range. Now the question is, why do this to an Interceptor when the GT650 exists? And I think the answer is twofold. First is the choice, and second is the cost. You see, the GT650 is already 20,000-25,000 more expensive than the Interceptor. And if you want to get this look out of it, you'll have to add the cost of the fuel tank. In this case, my friend wanted his cafe racer with the rounded teardrop shaped fuel tank. And that is exactly what he achieved with this mod. Every time I ride one of these 650s, I like them even more. And that is because of this engine. It is refined, well engineered, and has enough power for city and highways. And that is a bit ironic because I never thought I would like a Royal Enfield for its engine after the experience I had with the Electra Bullet 350. Maybe I should sell that bike and use that money for customization. Probably I'm gonna do that. See you guys.